There's bees. There's bees. They're huge.
They're huge. Your weapons are. What are they?
Your weapons are useless against them.
Your firearms are useless against them.
Hey, speaking of you enjoying stuff, we're gonna make shrimp today.
I love shrimp.
Today I'm going to show you guys a really fun, quick and simple dish. It could be an appetizer, it could be an entree. If you want to do it over pasta, it would be amazing. But the recipe is very simple and easy. I'm going to show you guys how to do a shrimp scampi over some delicious toasted baguette.
Is it actually shrimp scampi? Because I've been to Red Lobster and I've seen your shrimp scampi.
Then
this does not look like shrimp scampi.
Yes, it is Nate's shrimp scampi. You ready for this? Yeah, he's ready for this.
Okay.
The first thing we need to do is get to our shallots. CJ, do you ever use scallops, buddy?
Scallops or shallots?
First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna talk about shallots. See, I had seafood on the mind, buddy.
You know, as a matter of fact, I have used shallots before.
I am a huge fan of shallots. If you've never had them before, think somewhere between a flavor of an onion and garlic. So it's a bit more delicate than garlic, a bit more flavorful than an onion.
Some say robust.
Some would say robust.
Would they be right, or would they just be stupid?
Depends on who said it.
What if I said it?
Stupid. So I'm gonna take a couple of shallots, and we basically want some thin little pieces here. We're also gonna do garlic, but we do want some of the sweetness from the shallots. So check this out, buddy. We're gonna turn it on its side and just do a nice little bit of peel in there. We're gonna do a nice thin little slice like that. Now this is going to caramelize in just a bit, but we want to make sure they're nice and thin. It just gives us a better mouthfeel, a better texture. Now we're going to take our saute pan. Oh, you want to talk about what we're cooking on, buddy?
Love to chat about that.
Today we are on our 17-inch range top, and I'm going to get this up to medium-high heat. We're also going to get our griddle, the 17-inch griddle on one side, burner on the other. We're going to get that up to medium heat as well. Medium's probably good.
All right.
Medium's pretty good.
All right then.
Shall we?
We shall.
All right. So we've got our scallops here. You know, I keep doing it, buddy. What's going on with me?
That's because you're stupid.
I did it the other day with carrots. I kept calling it corn.
Oh, that one's really weird.
I know. Almost as weird as your shorts.
Add a little bit more shallot. Just gonna give it a nice thin little slice. I love the flavor of shallots, so I want to go nice and heavy. Now to this, we're going to add a good bit of olive oil to our saute pan. Get that nice and hot, and then we're gonna add our shallots. We're gonna let those cook for 2 to 3 minutes or so. Add just a bit of salt and pepper. Now salt works two ways here. It brings out some moisture, giving us a better color, texture on the shallots, and it also gives us a lot of flavor. Now when those are just starting to get brown nicely, just a little light caramelization, we're gonna get to our garlic. Earlier I mentioned that garlic and shallots are similar, but something that garlic has that shallots and onions don't is that beautiful aromatic quality. So I'm just gonna take the end, this is my little technique. I like to take the end, give it a quick little smash. It helps me peel them pretty well. We want big pieces of garlic. You're a fan of garlic, right, CJ?
Well, of course.
Well, you may say well.
Well.
Get rid of that. There we go. Big hunks of garlic. Now you don't need to go boss hog on this. You can just do a rough chop, kind of some long, thin strips, a few chunks. We want big, beautiful pieces. At least I do. I do.
All right. Well, it's all about you, isn't it, Nate?
Let's do everything
you want to do.
Let's do all the things that you want to do.
That looks pretty good. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and add my garlic to my shallots. Can you see over here? We're starting to get a little color, buddy. You see, we've got some caramelization. And CJ, you know the answer to this question. Why didn't we add the garlic first?
Because it's gonna burn.
That's right. There we go. We are cruising. Can you smell that already, buddy?
Let me come over. Stay there.
Hang on.
Hang on.
While you're doing that, I'm also going to throw in some
Oregano?
here. Some oregano.
Okay.
Let that cook for just a second.
That's a robust aroma.
We're going to let this garlic. Can you see here, buddy? So look at that beautiful caramelized shallot. Stunning. Now, we don't want our garlic to go that far because it will burn and give us a very acrid, burnt flavor. But the caramelized shallots give us a ton of sweetness, much like an onion, hence using both of them.
Oh, okay.
Both of them.
All right.
Now, we're not going to go too far. I'm feeling good about this. Our garlic is starting to get some nice color. Now it's time for the liquid. Now, I'm sure you've heard people talk about a cooking wine. Have you heard that phrase, a cooking wine?
Sure.
Why would you use a wine that you wouldn't want to drink to cook with?
I
never understood.
That makes perfect sense.
Never understood. Get a white wine that you enjoy, because using a subpar product in the beginning is going to give you
a subpar product at the end.
Right. We're going to go with a good bit of wine. And we're going to add some chicken stock. We're doing, I don't know, maybe 2 parts wine, 1 part chicken stock. So I've got, I've got my tomatoes here. I'm just going to slice these in half. And now, you know, we haven't added these yet, obviously. We want to wait till the end because we want to maintain some of that beautiful texture integrity on our tomatoes. So we're just going to slice these in half and wait until later. You know, I've never grown these, but I really want to.
I feel like tomatoes are the easiest thing to grow in a garden.
Are they?
Yeah, because my mom and dad can do it.
And if they can do it?
And if they can do it, anybody can do it.
Check this out. So I've got this parsley, stems and leaves on. I'm just going to take this. I'm going to throw this right into my broth as well. Now, we're not going to chop it up because we are going to remove it later. You know, I'm going to crank this heat up to high.
Do it. Crank it.
I want to reduce this down a little bit. Now, we want the flavor from the stems and the leaves, but we don't want the color just yet. We will work on that part in a skosh.
Okay.
Want to talk about shrimps?
Dude, can we ring a bell, maybe? We've been working hard here for a minute.
It's true. We've been tirelessly working.
Tirelessly.
Hello there.
There we go.
Is it me you're looking for? Let's talk about shrimp. So these are big. These are like on the larger side of medium. I'm going to add just a bit of oil. Now, we don't need to go heavy on the seasoning here because a lot of our flavor is going to come from the broth. So this is just going to be salt and pepper. And one last little thing I like to add, CJ, a little bit of chili powder. Do you use chili powder often?
I do from time to time.
I'm a fan of chili powder. This is going to give us a really great color, and it's going to add a bit of flavor profile, some more robust.
Robust is the word of the day, is it not?
Our speaker just said, hey, no more for you. Yeah, the chili powder adds a bit of flavor girth.
Flavor girth?
Let's check on our sauce, guy. Want to? Check on our sauce. So you can see when we do reduction sauces or we want something to thicken up, CJ, we talk about that word viscosity. We're basically looking for these bubbles on the side. I don't know if you can see. Can you get in here really close, buddy? These are really tiny bubbles. They form and they pop really, really quickly. That means the sugars and our viscosity hasn't thickened up just yet, so we need a bit more time on that. Now, you've noticed we haven't even started our shrimp yet.
I've noticed this.
Very few things worse than an overcooked, chewy piece of shrimp. Let's talk about bread real quick. Today I've got some French baguette. We're gonna do some bias cut just to give us some texture, kind of just on the angle. It looks a little bit nicer than just kind of rounds. So it looks really, really lovely. So we're gonna add some olive oil to this. You don't have to be crazy generous, but a little more than a drizzle. We want to get a nice crispy crust. We're gonna add a bit of salt to both and some pepper. Now, I'm gonna only toast one side. I think the star of this dish is that flavored broth. And you can see where we are now. We're imparting a ton of flavor into this liquid. This is the star of the show. So we don't want to kind of overtake things with a crouton. You know what I'm saying, CJ?
Yeah.
Because a crouton is like toasted all the way through.
Right.
We don't want that. I want to do one side heavy toast, the other side still nice and soft. That way, one side gives us that crunchy, crispy, beautiful texture. The other side still stays nice and soft and soaks up all the majesty that is known as broth.
Broth?
Excalibur.
Wow.
I think a ding is more appropriate.
Probably.
Probably so.
Whoa.
Oh.
Gotta got a little aggressive on the dingage.
Man, slow down on your dingage, guy.
Quit playing with your dingage.
Quit playing with your dinghy.
But don't worry, I'm not going to not record this.
That doesn't even count.
What do you mean it doesn't count?
It doesn't count because
You forgot, so it counts.
No.
It's already that way. So there you go. Hello.
Big gulps, huh?
Kill.
Well, see you later.
It totally counts. We were just about to start filming again. What'd you forget?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, bro.
How's
What's going on?
How's it going?
What's going on?
Oh, we're looking good. Hey, check out bread. See your bread?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Looking good. Looking good. I'm gonna bring these over here. Now the thing I like about toasting only one side, like I mentioned before, check this out. Woo! Kind of warm.
Yep.
Nice and soft. It's gonna soak up all of that beautiful flavor. But over here, huh?
Yeah.
Huh? Am I right or am I right?
All right, you're right.
Right.
Am I right or am I right or am I right? Right.
I'm gonna put this on my plate. Now, if you were doing this for an entree, you could do pasta with this, but I'm doing it more as kind of like a
Is
Kinda
it
like
an
more of an
appetizer or is it just?
first course, maybe.
Ooh, okay.
Not necessarily an appetizer, but first course. So we are looking pretty fantastic over here. We've got great reduction. You can tell how much liquid we added and how much liquid we're down to, and just holy whoa,
Good aroma.
holy whoa. Get ready to live.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm gonna go with some butter. I'm gonna be fairly generous here. Let's say 2 tablespoons of butter for this amount.
And that's just going straight in.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do is this is something called Monty au beurre. It means to mount with butter. Do you see how the butter's already
Or
mixing?
to make up things on the fly
No.
to confuse CJ.
Now just watch it happen. You see how it's mixing?
Yep.
Now as long as I continue agitating this, I'm getting more of an emulsion than just adding butter to something. So I'm gonna keep playing with it. Quit playing with your dinghy!
Wow.
Twice in one episode. Good. All right, we're gonna keep going just a little bit more. You know what we don't need? We don't need this parsley anymore. Remember we kept this whole because we
Remember
wanted
that.
the flavor but not the color. We are donezo
Okay.
with the parsley and the oregano. I think that was it. One more. There it is. So we'll get rid of that. Now we can let our butter cruise. Oh, and look how velvety it's getting. Oh, that's money. You know what we need to add? One last thing. Now that we're at the end, almost the end of our cook, we're gonna go with our tomatoes. Let's go with all of our tomatoes, and I wanna heat it up a little bit. I wanna add a bit of heat. Tomatoes are gonna start to break down. Let's go with some red pepper flakes, CJ Frazier.
Ooh.
Just a touch of
some
heat.
Spice.
You can always add more heat, but you can't take it out. So go sparingly. That was probably, I don't know, half a teaspoon. It wasn't much at all. I'm gonna let those tomatoes start to burst just a little bit. They're gonna liquefy, add some more flavor, bolster up that beautiful flavor that we have. You know what, one more thing. I do wanna add one more thing.
Okay, what is that?
I've got some beautiful parsley here. This is flatleaf parsley. I'm sure you guys have heard me say it in the past. I am not a fan of the curly leaf parsley. Now we're gonna give this a nice rough chop. I'm gonna add, let's say half of this right to our beautiful broth over here. Now that this is, we're about a minute or so out, I'm gonna bring the heat down, let those tomatoes finish cooking. The sauce is almost done. Shrimp is literally gonna take 2 minutes, maybe.
Okay.
CJ knows, he cooks shrimp all the time.
All the time.
All the time. So I'm gonna wait till this gets screaming hot so I can get a really great texture.
So 2
Which
minutes?
is not yet.
Be back in 2 and 2 again?
60 seconds. Ready,
Okay.
set, go.
All right. Kill.
Hey, we're back.
Just like
We're
that,
back.
huh?
Just like that. Now I'm gonna add my shrimp down to a screaming hot griddle. Let's spread them out nice and evenly so we can get some beautiful color, a little bit of that Maillard reaction that CJ talks about all the time.
All the
All
time.
the time. One last note of flavor, CJ Frazier, and we're done.
All right. Well, let's hurry up. I'm dying to eat this.
Are you? I'm gonna take a bit of lemon, and we're just gonna do half. Let's take half over to our sauce. Now this is gonna give us that bright, fresh lemon flavor because we're not really cooking it much.
Okay.
I'm just doing that trick where I hold it in my hand to catch any seeds.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do half a lemon over here.
Yum.
That looks pretty good. Oh, you smell that?
Dude, the sauce
Amazing.
looks so good.
And what about those?
Those look like they don't belong with the sauce.
Are you gonna really not eat it?
I don't know.
Well, that's cruising for just a bit longer. Let's talk about Parmesan cheese as a garnish. I've got some Parmesan. We're just gonna do a real quick grate. Let me turn so you can see it, buddy.
Oh.
Just a real fine little grate.
I didn't see this out on the table at the beginning. Is this what you got when you
That's
took
not
the
good.
walk of shame?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you
I don't
wouldn't.
know. I don't know what you're referring to.
You
Of
wouldn't.
which I am not sure.
Okay.
Give a flip. Look at that. We got some beautiful color. Oh, dang. Oh, come on. This is a really fun one that you want to do. Like, you have friends coming over. One of the worst, for me at least, one of the worst things is having a super complicated dish. You just got to be stuck in the kitchen, or you got to be stuck behind your Blackstone all night while everybody else gets to hang out. That's no fun.
No.
No fun for the cook.
No.
So doing some stuff like this. Oh, you here on the sauce? I'm going to add a little bit more lemon juice here. Just
Okay.
a touch. I'm
Why
going to
not?
save the rest.
Why not?
All right, now back over to the shrimp.
Okay.
Lemon on the shrimp.
Mm.
Now this last little touch, you see how quickly it's reducing?
Yeah, buddy.
You definitely want to toss that around to make sure all of the shrimp get almost glazed in that sweet, beautiful lemon juice.
Oh man, the aroma is magnifique.
All right, now here we go. We're done with our sauce. We turn the heat off. We're done with our shrimp. Turn the heat off. Bring our shrimp over to our sauce. Now we're gonna give it one last little toss so that we can coat all of those beautiful shrimp in that liquid, in that sauce. CJ, how excited are you?
Man, I'm just bursting with excitement.
It's all
I
about
feel like
that.
a little grape tomato bursting.
No,
with
you
joy.
don't. No, you don't.
No. No.
Oh, come on. Come on. Look at that. So we have our plate right here. We're gonna go over the top with some of our shrimp. You can see how like shiny it is. That's all the butter, all that reduced glorious goodness. What was it? Bee. It's a bee attacking me.
Of course there is.
Ah! Oh, it made me mess my plate up.
Well,
That daggum bee. Here we go. Go right over the top. Grab some of those tomatoes as well. Dude, this is next level right here, man. Here we go. Let's add some of that sauce.
okay.
Right over the top. Oh,
wow.
You beauty. You beautiful thing. I'm gonna do some parsley over the top. And last but not least, a bit of that fresh Parmesan. Right there, boom, bam, CJ Frazier.
Okay, that looks elegant. I'll give it to you.
Now, the moment that I've all been waiting for.
That I've all been waiting on.
Dude, we've got crunchy, beautiful crust. Dude, you see, like, so this is what I'm talking about. You see the bread right here?
Mm.
So the bread has started to soak up all that beautiful flavor.
Still a little bit of crunch though?
Oh, definitely. You're getting close. Come here. Right here, listen. You hear that?
Oh yeah.
You hear the beef? Dude, seriously.
Dude, what is up with
Wow.
the bees?
Now they're attacking us. Yeah, so you
Maybe
still
they're
got a
like
lot of crunch right here.
Okay.
But then the inside is definitely taking on
Wow, bee.
some of the... Whoa!
Sorry,
Ah!
on the arm.
Dude, see how much they love the shrimp?
Yeah.
So I let the tails on the shrimp, mostly because I think they look beautiful. Look at all that beauty. Look how shiny, how glazy.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a word?
It should be.
Glazy.
Glazy.
Oh, so good. Get some of those tomatoes and garlic. This one's easy. Crazy delicious. You know you want, and you know what?
Hmm.
You know you want some.
All right, give me.
All right, I'm gonna-
I do like everything about this, but the shrimp, so it's got to be sort of good.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Because I'm your friend, I'm gonna go with a small, little, beautiful piece of shrimp. We're gonna eat you a little bit of everything.
Yeah, give me some of the bread and tomato.
A little bit of crunch.
That way, if it's awful like I think it's gonna be, I'll at least have some bread. All right, I'm gonna give you an honest answer.
Yeah.
They call me Honest Abe. Dang it.
We 2 for 2?
It's good. Dang it! This would be so much better with steak or chicken. Chicken would be perfect with this and pasta.
You are such a giant baby. This one's really, really fun. Be sure to check out CJ's First Cooking Show. Be sure to check out Betty's show, Todd's show. If you haven't subscribed yet, click the little subscribe button down below. Click the bell icon so you get an email every time we post a video. Find us on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram,
Teespring.
and on Teespring. This is Cook, Eat, Repeat. I'm your host, Chef Nathan Lippy, where we help you become a better cook one recipe at a time.
Oh.
CJ Frazier,
Yes, sir.
cheers to you.
Cheers to you, amigo.
Everyone at home, see you guys in the next video.
Peace out.
Okay, peace out.